Slaughter.
I mean, Misery's getting a lot right now in this lane. Like, he's about to hit level 3, he's almost got the Soul Ring too, and once he has that, it kind of gives him the option of going into the jungle too. And you notice that he can stand to play this aggressively because he knows that the Slaughter doesn't have mana, and he's nowhere near.
The kinetic field is actually going to catch Misery on his way out. A couple more right clicks, and Sam with the Slayer might actually be able to pick up this kill. Misery, he pops the health potion, barely staying alive. He picks up the Battering Rune, and now goes for the deny onto Roshan, which he will not be successful. Solo holds on to that right click right until after the Roshan hits the bash.
I almost feel like he's trying too hard to win the lane when he can just play passively and zone out the Slaughter like he is right now.
Yeah, you can see the Slaughter already forced into a healing self, and does have middle lane. They're going to toss back Wee in order to try and get some extra right clicks, but he does have that win run still, though. Great body blocking from Solo, and they may actually be able to get this kill, but the turnaround on the Solo, never mind, he's dead. Toss up in the air right onto Highligh dying. No one is going to challenge him. He does have an avalanche, but it's a little too dangerous to get underneath that tier 1 tower. Maybe too much of an investment into the 15 to 25 minute marker to go for double blinks.
Yeah, because you can definitely go late game with this type of lineup. You don't necessarily have to all in for the mid game with that blink dagger, because at some point it will fall off, and Solo should just be
shackle shot follows, but no one makes sure to separate himself to stop. He's actually going to land on a Solo. Looks like he's going to be going down. The toss up in the air. That's actually a combo. Solo lives. Weehaw looking for the right click. He actually has a power shot ready to go. Goes for no one. Focus fire. No one living. Just barely power shot. Secures the kill. Solo is now trying to get his way out, but I don't think he's going to make it. He's got no creeps to tether to anywhere close. And double kill for Weehaw. Yeah, they now have the Disruptor with his level 6, so now you have lockdown against the enemy.
Oh, that's actually so huge. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he gets it really early on because he makes the rotation. We're going to get that kill at top lane, and yeah, Eternal Levy locks inside the kinetic field just barely. They make sure he stays there with the glimpse back, but that might have actually given an escape for Eternal Levy Hole. Halfway through that blink animation, but the damage is there just in time from Solo.
That was a little bit sloppy. Like, he should have said, I'm glimpsing, but by the time they were doing that,
relocate.
Going for it.
They're going for Wee, and they actually think they can catch him with a toss back right into the clockwork inside of the battery cell cogs. What a combo from Vega!
Oh, that was sick by Vega.
They have a smoke up. It was actually a 4-man smoke. Tiny does break his and shows himself in this top lane, while the other 2 heroes going to go hunting. Mag and same with Slayer. They actually have a decent amount of kill power. Highligh die. He's going to be caught here, it looks like. Mag's just going to run him down. They do manage to get the shackle shot. The silence goes down. Relocate in order to finish off this Crystal Maiden, and maybe even go for more. They got the glimpse. Weeha's going to be tossed up in the air, and that's the death of him as well. Highligh die. Solo's going to try and run him down with the balls. Meanwhile, farther down, Mag, beautiful set of cogs, has caught the heroes inside. Throughout the wall, the turnaround perhaps, but the toss is just too much damage. They'll finish off these heroes, and Vega Squadron keep everyone up. The only hero they haven't hunted down yet is Eternal Envy.
And then just try to get aggressive all across the map, and this is a really cool move by them. They're going to smoke and split up because they know the Tiny Wisp is the obvious target at top. They're like, there's probably heroes behind them, but they're actually just going to get aggressive and use the relocate, and if they could get the anti-mage here, this would be so huge. And
oh my goodness, he can't be found doing these things if he's already down to half HP and he's gone. He's dead. The relocate comes in, but the neutral creeps killed him.
Vega, they've got all the core items that they need. You've got the BKB on the Slardar, the Tiny's got his fully completed AC, you've got a mech completed on Solo too, and the Aegis has enough timing on it that you can at least take down this tower and go for more.
Oh, the hook shot in, and they can actually stop Puppy from getting off his ultimate, and there's going to be no vacuum with the combo as well. Misery's going to be able to get off just the vacuum on one, but that doesn't mean much. Puppy now throws out the ultimate, but he's going to be going down to Pasha in a second. 3 heroes down, and 3 heroes buyback is now. 4th comes in from Puppy as well. This is Team Secret knowing this is kind of all in for them. They're going to go for Mag to start with, who's so far forward, but now a 2-man stun. Pasha finds his opening, goes straight for Wee, who's going to be forced to win run back to the base. Tossed in, not quite enough damage, and Pasha won't be able to get that one. No one's quite low, but that's just the Aegis. In fact, he may even die illusion. Oh, there goes the Wisp. He's gone, and they're going to catch a couple more. Mag managed to push back Eternal Levy, tries to blink himself out and TP away, but that doesn't happen. No one now has to turn. He's surrounded by Team Secret on all sides, just has to try and get as many kills as possible, but a great shackle shot from Wee is going to be able to ensure the kill, or maybe not. Pasha actually gets a nice stun in. Eternal Envy on the chase, but no one's still incredibly dangerous with this next combination up. Whoever jumps forward and challenges him is just going to be comboed nice and quick. Pasha, he's going to make the turnaround here, looking for something, looking for some sort of blink, but a shackle shot. He's going to get the stun onto Wee, but they've kited around Vega Squadron just perfectly enough that they will wipe them here, and Team Secret will hold. Later Rags, if Team Secret don't fight until the Elder Titans back up. Need to make the jump in now, but Eternal Envy's already been sent back. Shackle shot, vacuum right on top of the wall, but Mag has actually interrupted primary damage dealer of Weehaw with his hook shot. Now starts getting away while Misery will just pound into dust by no one. Sam the Slayer trying to catch up, will be able to make sure there's no extra jump from Team Secret. Control, shackle shot, focus fire over the cliff, but Pasha jumps right over that cliff and gets a nice stun onto Weehaw. Puppy looking for an echo stomp. They have to catch something here. They can't afford to let Vega Squadron just back up for free. But at the same time, there's still huge turnaround potential for Vega. Eternal Envy is actually found Mag, but Pasha actually jumps and gets another stun. Shackle shot doesn't latch. Great disruptor ultimate that controls two different heroes. That's going to be Weehaw as well as Highligh. Dead. Misery instantly stunned up by that extra bit of stun from Craggy Exterior. Sam the Slayer going to be caught. Stomp up. Toss. Whoa! Right before the relocate gets Tiny the hell out of there. Animage is caught right on top of Darkseer.
And Eternal Envy just has to like come in, hit like a train, and then all of a sudden Vega understands they're like, oh, we actually can't take this fight. And that's what he's doing right now. Like, you notice he's hidden in the back because he doesn't want to tip off Vega to plan. Because if Vega sees it, all they're going to do is all in no matter what, but it might not matter.
Puppy gets jumped by the hook shot, but they do manage to get him out there with the force down.
Oh, Weehaw's actually spotted out.
Oh, no!
Either.
He can't afford to go down here. He gets a win run trying to buy some time, but he's going to be glimpsed, tossed, avalanche, and he's gone. No buyback for 70 seconds, and now the plan already. Oh, and it's going to look even worse with Misery now jumped by another hook shot. Mag is just on point here. Todd push back over and over again. They managed to get the stun onto Eternal Envy. Well, they have their off-laner Darkseer already dead. They're going to get the chain stun onto Eternal Envy as well. The Time Rapier is on the deck, and Team Secret don't have a hope, don't have a prayer in this game one. Vega Squadron coming on strong in this best of three.
I mean, this looked like every one of Vega's wins, just dominant from minute one. It just felt like the individual mistakes added up too much, giving up that solo kill at bottom and then getting glimpsed back. That allowed their Disruptor to get that really quick level 6, being able to get that solo kill in mid lane between the Tiny and the Wisp. It just feels like Vega understands how all their lanes are supposed to work.
Enchantress.
Like if Vega feels any sort of threat, they're just actually just gonna run away, and he actually grabs the rune, and no one's just gonna blink away. He's further away from his bottle than he wants to be.
He's got a haste rune. He's committing for the kill onto Sam the Slayer. They actually pop the dust, but it's not enough to get the kill on Witch Doctor first. Pi will die in return, but they get first blood.
That was so huge for them right now because he rotates top with the dust, picks off the Broodmother at the same time. And this has been an incredibly successful bounty hunter. And if they could get this top kill too.
Yep, Gyrocopter does go down. Witch Doctor, he's probably going to go down as well. No one comes in with the ultimate Sonic Wave, but it's still not enough to really threaten these heroes. Puppy even turns around for a couple of pod shots there, as he knows no one's completely out of mana. No blink, no screen. Mag's going to come in from the side here and try and go for the kill on a Puppy. Does manage to get it real quick. He will be tracked up. Snowball falls him down. This is a bit dangerous, but Misery will be able to get the Walrus Punch. Misery's heavily committed here, but there's no response because Meeple's pushing back the Witch Doctor. And Mag, he's going to be hit by the Ice Shards, locked in. Weehaw gets him with the net, and that's a Spider Trap. Double kill for Weehaw.
What a rotation by him. The guy's just creating a little bit of space. You've got the mech up on Misery now. So the burst damage that the Brood had.
Oh, the silence. They caught Eternal Envy, but can they actually burst him down in time? The Sonic Wave, the extra bit of nuke damage, goes back after he jumps over. He's still trying to get out, but they provide some extra heroes. The Broodmother and Pasha Bijou come in
the laning phase, but they're so good at doing this mid-game timing with all their cores.
Misery will be able to make a snowball play here potentially. Well, never mind, it's Puppy. I doubt he wants to be close range with the hero, so he's just going to do a solo snowball here. Kinetic Field is still kind of trap Misery in. He gets on the other side of it. He's going to fight Pasha with Urine. They will be able to get the kill. Misery's being run down, but he's so damn tanky. He's still got a mech as well. Solo, he's being right-clicked to death by this Enchantress. All those meta shots. Mag, he's actually down to half HP with a track on top of him. He's going to go down as well as the Witch Doctor. No one. He comes in, but there's not much he can really provide. No potential turnaround.
Oh no, Solo.
Solo, he's been found by Weehaw as well. And that'll be a fourth kill. Going to Team Secret, 12-5 now.
That hero. Yes, he has a bottle this game around, but his team's created enough space. He doesn't have to be that position 1 player like that, but up at top.
Yeah, they're going to jump in. Looks like a pick off there on the Ember Spirit. And they're going to throw out the Sonic Wave and try and chase down Puppey at the bottom lane. Mag's going to be caught by the track. Looks like Misery will be able to run him down with a Walrus Punch. Back up to top lane. Puppey, he's gotten himself some serious distance. And there's going to be a TP in now from Weehaw onto this tier 1 tower. No damage. Pasha Vishu, but the cast is actually bouncing around. They're turning things around on the Meepo. If he goes down here, those Meeples will die. And yes, it finally dies. Highligh Die going to be chased down. The dust isn't quite there to catch him. And Vega Squadron, this time around, are the ones to walk away big. I guess he's been picked off so many times in a row that he has fallen behind both the Queen of Pain and the Gyrocopter.
This is the huge fight coming up. Vega committing everybody once again.
Yeah, they have to win this one. They do actually see the Bounty Hunter coming in from the side, but I think they just kind of want to bait it for a little bit more.
They want to open up on E if they can.
Yeah. And that would be big. They have the track. They're going to catch Eternal Envy here, but he's already jumped himself some distance. Glimpse back, catch him with the static field. They're going to throw everything they have to make sure the Ember Spirit does die. Solo goes down in the process. The Sonic Wave goes out and actually hits Eternal Envy as well as Misery in the background, so that's their next target. Misery's going to go down. Mag is actually staying alive until the last impeded shot from Puppey. Catches him. Puppey is dealing out so much damage in these fights. The Shuriken bounces around, but it's not enough to get the kill on Pasha.
And when you're this far ahead of this Meepo, and you've got an Aegis, like that's the best commitment you can get, because no matter what, you'll trade 1 for Aegis, and they're probably going to get a free kill right now.
Yeah, Pasha's just going to get blown up. He gets off the call down, but there's just no one around from Vega Squadron to take advantage of that one. They also take away the ward. They've caught Eternal Envy, but the rest of the Team Secret is going to be coming in through the side. Envy, can he live through this one? The extra heal! Oh, he dies to the Shadow Strike. Solo, he's going to be caught, blocked out by the Ice Shards, and will be fed away, but still, they caught Eternal Envy. That's something.
One of the better scenarios that you could have asked for. If no one dies there, which is what Secret was hoping for, then yeah, that's an excellent trade for Secret, but Eternal Envy's already far behind.
Oh, he thought he could get out in time, but Weehaw sniffed it out. Blink and throws the long-range net. Now Mag, he may be caught as well. You have Puppey making his way over.
Oh, run, Mag.
Yeah, mass TPs are coming out. And Mag, he's a hungry little spider. He wants to be able to just eat Puppey, but he can't actually get close enough. Now Pasha's going to go for Puppey next, but he's already got the heal going. Then my Weehaw's here now going to be enough. Now Weehaw's going to be able to jump right onto Pasha. Eats him alive, and the rest of Vega Squadron on full retreat now. Solo is the only one who may be going down as well. Yeah, no one. He can't do anything to stop this. Solo dies, and oh, the net actually caught no one. Don't tell me he's going to go down as well. Chain nut, snowball through. That's a team wipe. Team Secret hitting back big in game number 2.
So far back, and they're probably thinking to themselves, that actually reaches that far? Because how often do you play against Meepo competitively?
Oh, big static storm potentially. Weehaw gets both his Meepos out. And there is one Meepo though stuck inside. The Sonic Wave goes out to get the Guardian Grease, but he does go down. That's just the Aegis though, gents. And Puppey, well, he's got Maledict on him. He's trying to heal through it. Maybe will survive. They have to turn around for the Meepo though, because he's now caught no one. We'll take out the Queen of Pain. Witch Doctor's up next. He's gone. And Vega Squadron once again left with this scenario where there's only 2 heroes to defend. And they know this time around with no buybacks, they can't afford to lose a second laner X, so they just call it.
Yeah, this was just entirely Vega's tactical decision to go for the aggressive tri-lane. If it fails like that, and it did, it was just Secret outmaneuvering them. Puppey with the Enchantress rotation at bottom. Once he sees the Witch Doctor leave, it was great.
Remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
You have been denied.
No one is actually 16-2. Despite the fact that he made that rotation, he's still even or even ahead of Weehaw's CS. And this is a good sign for things to come. He doesn't have any of those sacks bottom lane. Mag is actually committing misery. He caught him with the leap arrow and falls out with a Star Storm. Throws his whole entire mana pool to be able to get the kill on Mag. Yeah. Highligh Die, they do have full vision of this as he's stacking up the Ancients. Looks like they're going to go for the pick off on him.
That's going to be a free kill.
Yeah. Easy kill there. The only hope Highligh Die maybe dies. Oh, the dragon! You take it away from Mag. Okay. As I say that, they're actually going to smoke up with him. Mag has another hook shot ready to go, and I think they just really want to stop Weehaw from farming. I'm not sure if they should kind of know, because the Crystal Maiden was picked off there, that the ward is right there. Weehaw's farming it up on the high ground, but leading in, and Weehaw actually does not have refraction. He's going to be burned through so quickly, and They go for the kill on Mag, but there's a Shalgrave and a disruption. They're actually going to go and see if they can't clean up this stack with all 5 heroes. Arrow comes in, they dodge it, but this is Moonlight Shadow. Team Secret are definitely going to fight this one. Maybe they shouldn't have gone for this stack at all. Mag managed to slip away from the Starstorm. Misery, though, has brought many of these heroes low, and Team Secret is just a sandwich. They're just going to cream Vega Squadron. If they can just get out the damage, Damage Slayer's going to go down as well. No one gets hit by the arrow, and that's it. 4 down for Vega Squadron. Was it worth it, says Team Secret.
It definitely wasn't, and like Marlini talked about, it was that Murata ultimate that set that all up. Vega had to know, or at least be aware that that was an option, and
oh, Pasha, he really wants to go for it, but he knows there's a snare. Now he's going to be arrow. Jump over. Oh, the arrow. Just barely off the mark as he slips away with that ultimate. Now Vega Squadron, they don't stop the Weehaw farming up that stacks. They gave a lot to the rest of Team Secret, who collided in after Vega Squadron jumped in, hook shot right onto Highligh die. That's going to be a quick kickoff there, but Weehaw trying to take the damage. Turnaround kill. He's actually trying to. Oh, don't tell me! Highligh die gets a little lucky on that battery assault. It just lives with 4 HP. Oh.
Mag's so aggressively placed mid right now, and Vega.
Time to you build raw damage on a Marana now. We used to see Maelstrom picked up, Desolator was also a pickup, but that's obviously going to go on the TA. Mag actually starts his initiation. He wants to be able to lock down Puppy, but realized with Eternal Envy here, he's not going to be able to do it. Now he actually cogs and sucks Eternal Envy inside of that one. The Nagasan throws out the sleep, but Mag, well, he actually gets a Shalgrave. Maybe he can TP out in time. Frostbite isn't really there. Mag gets out. The arrow slides right past everyone on Vega Squadron. No one lets loose the ultimate. Eternal Envy gets dropped very low. He gets exploded. Right on through comes Kasha, goes straight for Misery, and they'll be able to run down. Refraction, Weehaw doesn't have anything out for 8 seconds. He's going to be run down by Vega Squadron. 3 go down on Secret, and Vega Squadron, if you don't succeed, try again. And this time around, the team fight goes their way.
These early engagements when she's incredibly strong, but when you've got a hero like Ember that can just knock off her refraction charges really quickly, long range initiate with that Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. I mean, Vega's got so much backup. You've got the disruption in case somebody gets arrowed. You've got the grave. You got the mech on no one, and this is just like a 3-part safety system that they've set up for themselves, so that no matter what happens in the fight, one of the heroes can do something. And
once again, the arrow dodges are on point. They had counter wards in place, so they knew Team Secret is surging forward on the Moonlight Shadow. They were definitely on their toes, prepared for some sort of response. Secret is going to be caught here. Poppy pops the ultimate.
You've got the arrow in 1 second. That's what they're setting up for right now.
Lock down Pasha. The arrow goes out. It does hit Pasha this time around. They're going to try and just he gets the Shallow Grave, and the refraction on the Weehaw stops all the damage. Now Team Secret are going to be forced back. Mag comes forward, hits the hook shot, but he doesn't want to stay there for long. The trap goes down. No one's going to be slowed down long enough. He knows he can't really get out, so he's just trying to turn and fight. Mag throws out the cogs to push back some of Team Secret, but they're staying alive. And they're trying to go for more. Arrow slides right on past, but a Starlight Shadow actually takes him out. Now Dazzle's going to be the next up, caught in the trees, unable to escape there. And Solo TP away, he'll get out. So only 2 survive for Vega Squadron as they get a little bit perhaps overconfident during this critical time for a Team Secret having that Aegis advantage, or they force rotations and hopefully back out safely. Either way, it's going to gain something out of Team Secret. Hook shot in. They're actually going to force this fight. Going straight onto Puppy here. He does have the Glimmer Cave help keeping him alive. He's not able to get off the mirror image until the last second, but he still gets burned away. Weehaw has already burned through his right. Misery just getting through. Here comes Eternal Infinity for the side. Misery's already down. Now they turn onto Eternal Envy. It could have been a sandwich, but the right side of Team Secret just fails, and now Eternal Envy's left with no isolated. He's going to be locked inside the cogs and ripped apart by the physical damage of Vega Squadron. That double damage comes in big for no one.
I thought for a second Mag was insane, but he completely trusts his team there, because if they don't get that kill instantly, and you actually get the sleep off, then you're in a terrible situation as Vega, because you've got an Aegis TA coming in, you could get hit by the arrow in the cogs, there are a lot of different things that could go wrong there.
Pasha jumped on here, already down to half HP from that physical damage, but Vega Squadron. Oh, Jesus. Alright, there goes that Aegis. It's still dead. He's going to ult on top of it. Ult on top of it. Has to reset the timing, but here comes the sleep. And this could be real nasty. The problem is they don't have that Razor. Can they really take it without Razor? Oh, no one is very low here. Can they get a save out? The Shallow Grave is still alive. No one getting away from Misery. Leaps right in for that one. Gets the kill. But now Weehaw locked inside of the cogs. They're going for Misery on the left-hand side. They're going to be able to get Weehaw as well as Misery. Puppy, he pushes forward. Looks like they're going to be able to get Max Shallow Grave. TP out. Mac, can he actually get out of this one? Where's the stop? There's nothing there. He gets away. Don't tell me Dazzle's getting out as well. He doesn't. He does go down. Vega Squadron keep the clockwork and the Ember Spirit alive, but they walk away pretty big. this could be how they plan on winning this fight. Arrow goes out, hits the illusion of bag. Jump in, they're going to grab Eternal Envy here. Can they actually take him with the Blade Belt? They're going to first line down because they do have the Glimmer King, but yeah, Eternal Envy's already dropped down to half HP even after the mech. A couple more right clicks, they will be able to finish him off, but they can't quite catch him. Never mind. A Sleight of Fist comes out from Pasha. Finish him out. Highligh Die just gets blown up as well. Look at Misery. Another fight. They're going to be able to go down. No! Sleep comes in. They're right in front of that tier 3 tower.
It's on cooldown.
They can't do anything. They just have to use this as a retreat, and Vega Squadron will take the tier 2 tower as a bounty and might even keep pushing forward. 40 seconds on the clock for Eternal Envy, and he does not have buyback either.
They don't have the Shadow Fiend ultimate or the mech available, and no one doesn't actually have too much mana or HP, but you just want to try to get aggressive, take down this tower. If Eternal Envy had buyback, he would have used it by now. And it's only a tower at the same time, so Team Secret's got to feel okay, but they're most likely losing at least 1 Rax for this one.
Tier 3 tower, Arrow comes out. Managed to catch Mag there, but doesn't really do much. He can't lose him! Oh, Jesus! He just goes down so quickly. Now it's going to be the melee Rax forfeit at this point in time. Vega Squadron, they're just all inning on that one. Vega Squadron now trying to get out after the melee Rax. Save the Slayer, pops the shot, looking away. TP's out. Solo, he's going to be caught. Mag looks like he may go down as well. Slowed down by the defusal active. That's 2, but they needed so much more for the loss of their melee Rax. Up. Right as Team Secret go for Roshan. Vega Squadron might be able to intercept this, but the damage from Weehaw is just so potent against Roche.
They should know about the smoke right now, and Solo is just going to spam out the poison in here, and going to run into Highligh Die, who's already used that Force Staff, and Solo might actually just get a free kill
jump
here.
Inside the Roshan pit. Puppy actually pops the ultimate. They're desperate to finish him off. Roshan comes in. Oh, Roshan jumping so low. They will be able to pick up the edges just in time, but the team fight just collides on in, and Weehaw, congrats, buddy. You got the Aegis, but are you even going to be able to live through this one? Cogs ultimate bounce around like a pinball. Bye-bye, Weehaw. 20 to 15, 30 minutes in. Vega Squadron, they're not even holding on to that big of a net worth lead. It's only 5,000, but it just feels like they're controlling this game so well in the last few fights. Have gone so big in their favor. Eternal Envy rushes forward, does get the Force Staff save from Highlight Die, and Mag actually missing out of the hook shot, still hoping to be able to get the Cogs, push them out instead. Unfortunately though, well, maybe Pasha can move forward. Eternal Envy is dropped. He's down for a full minute with nothing. Pasha though, hit by the arrow, the team immediately surrounds Pasha, makes sure he does escape, and now they focus back on that tier 3 tower without the Templar Assassin, without Eternal Envy's Razor. How could they possibly fight this one?
You're actually just going to lose a Rax. There's not much you can do about it. Secret are just trying to play, waste as much time as possible, but I don't even know if they can do this without getting out.
Chasing down Misery. He's got to leap. He's trying to have to leap forward. Oh no, right to the waiting hands of Pasha. Slide of Fist and a right click. Now back to the melee Rax. Immediate buyback from Armorana, but it's the second melee Rax that goes down, and Vega Squadron even feel comfortable enough to stick around for the range as well. They've got a butterfly now for the SF. And Vega Squadron just on the cusp of being able to take out Team Secret and win this trophy at ESL 1 New York. Vega. They see the objectives in mind. Blood is in the water. All they have to do is just 5-man down win.
Do you really want to fight into a weave right now? If you're Secret, but I mean, taking a fight by your base is probably a losing proposition.
Over the side, 2 man's inside the cogs. Meanwhile, oh, what a big jump in from the Ember Spirit. He's just going to be able to pop one immediately by Templar Assassin. Now Misery's going to be caught as well. Mag trying to chase him down, gets a leap over the jungle. Nagasard sleep, but immediately he goes down before it even completes. Highlight Die will TP out in time. But again, they're without their Templar Assassin. It just feels impossible for Team Secret to be able to mount a defense without their heavy damage dealer.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to hold this anymore. This is going to be the last Rax. Eternal Envy's going to do all he can to hold this, but
all in right now. Envy, he's going to be caught by the cogs. He's going to go down as well. He doesn't have a buyback Misery. He just goes in with the mass command and trying to output as much damage as possible, but his supports are crumpling, and he too is going to fall. He sticks around, and that's it. Vega Squadron taking it. Game number 3 against Team Secret.
What an unbelievable performance by them. Everything goes wrong in the laning phase. Even the mid-game fights by the Ancients don't go their way, but they hold strong. They stick to their guns. They trust their supports to be able to save their cores. Well played by Vega all around.
Perseverance through and through is what Vega Squadron is. They stuck together going into TI. They stuck together at